Hello, fight fans! Get ready for an in-depth look at what promises to be an unforgettable second half of the year in the UFC. The energy is palpable, the anticipation is building, and the stage is set for a series of clashes that will resonate throughout the world of mixed martial arts. The second half of 2025 is set to be a roller coaster of adrenaline, strategic matchups, and unforgettable moments. We're talking about a meticulously planned calendar packed with events designed to keep you on the edge of your seat. It will be one of the most electrifying periods in UFC history, a showcase of skill, power, and unwavering determination. Expect highlight reel finishes, stunning upsets, and the kind of drama that only the UFC can deliver. This season features fight announcements shaking up every major division. The landscape of each weight class is about to be redefined, with contenders rising and champions facing their toughest challenges yet. These aren't just regular matchups. They're carefully selected battles, each with its own unique narrative and implications. These are pivotal battles that will define the future of the sport, shaping legacies and determining who will reign supreme in their respective divisions. The stakes have never been higher, from heavyweight showdowns where raw power and devastating knockouts are the norm, to light heavyweight rivalries fueled by personal animosity and a burning desire for the championship belt, and bantamweight chess matches showcasing technical brilliance and strategic mastery. The schedule is stacked with high-stakes drama. Every fight card is a carefully curated collection of talent, promising a night of non-stop action and unforgettable moments. Tom Aspinall faces Ciryl Gane in a heavyweight clash, a battle of contrasting styles with potential title implications. Will Aspinall's relentless pressure overwhelm Gane's technical striking? Alex Pereira rematches Magomed Ankalaev for light heavyweight supremacy. A highly anticipated rematch after their first encounter ended in controversy. Can Pereira's power overcome Ankalaev's grappling prowess? And Merab Dvalishvili meets Cory Sandhagen in a bantamweight title eliminator, a clash of two of the division's most exciting and determined contenders. The winner will be one step closer to UFC gold. Each fight is a unique puzzle, a complex equation of skill, strategy, and mental fortitude. With styles and legacies on the line, every strike, every takedown, and every decision carries immense weight. We'll break down the fighters, their recent performances, dissect their strengths and weaknesses, and analyze their paths to victory. And what's truly at stake, exploring the championship implications, the potential for upsets, and the impact these fights will have on the future of the UFC. Get ready! These events will shape the UFC for years to come, creating new stars, solidifying legacies, and delivering moments that will be etched in the history of the sport. At UFC 320 in Paris, interim heavyweight champ Tom Aspinall enters enemy territory to face former interim champ Ciryl Gane. The winner earns a shot at Jon Jones and the undisputed title. This is as high stakes as it gets. For Aspinall, it's about validation. A win in Paris would silence any doubters and cement his place as the division's top contender. Gane, fighting at home, seeks redemption after falling short in previous title fights. Both men are elite athletes with contrasting styles. Aspinall's speed and submissions versus Gane's technical striking and movement. The outcome will reshape the heavyweight landscape. Will Aspinall's aggression overwhelm Gane, or will Gane's precision and footwork prevail? This is a must-watch battle with championship implications. Tom Aspinall's rise has been meteoric, combining a black belt in BJJ with crisp boxing and heavyweight power. He stormed through the division, overcoming a serious knee injury to claim the interim belt with a knockout of Sergey Pavlovich. Aspinall's fight IQ and finishing instincts set him apart. He wastes no movement and capitalizes on every opening. His only question mark, experience in deep waters, as most of his fights end early. Paris is his final hurdle before a shot at undisputed gold. A win would be a career-defining moment, putting him on the brink of UFC history. The hopes of the UK ride on his shoulders. Ciryl Gane, the Parisian Muay Thai phenom, brings unmatched footwork and striking to the heavyweight division. He's dazzled with wins over top contenders but stumbled in title fights against Ngannou and Jones, exposing grappling vulnerabilities. Gane rebounded with dominant performances, showing improved takedown defense and renewed focus. This fight is do or die. A win puts him back in title contention. A loss could derail his championship dreams. Gane must prove he's evolved into a complete mixed martial artist. Fighting at home adds both energy and pressure. Can he finally conquer his weaknesses and seize his moment? The stakes couldn't be higher for Bongamin. The light heavyweight division ignites once more, a division known for its explosive power and relentless competition. The stakes have never been higher, the tension palpable. All eyes are on UFC 321, a night destined to be etched in the annals of fighting history. The roar of the crowd, the anticipation in the air. It's an electric atmosphere that only the UFC can deliver. As Alex Pereira, the reigning champion, the man who defied expectations, prepares to defend his hard-earned title, he stands as a beacon of striking prowess, a puzzle that few have been able to solve. He faces Magomed Ankalaev in a highly anticipated rematch, a collision course set to resolve their unfinished business. This isn't just another fight. It's a quest for redemption, a battle for supremacy. Their first fight ended in a controversial split decision for Pereira, a decision that left many questioning the judges' scorecards and ignited a firestorm of debate within the MMA community. This immediately sparked calls for a rematch, fueled by fan outrage and a burning desire to see a definitive conclusion to their rivalry. The demand was undeniable, the stage was set. Now Pereira seeks to silence the doubters, to prove that his victory was no fluke, and to cement his reign as the undisputed king of the light heavyweight division. He's training harder than ever, sharpening his tools, preparing for war. Ankalaev, fueled by a sense of injustice, wants justice and the belt he believes he rightfully earned in their first encounter. He's coming for what he believes is his, ready to leave no doubt in anyone's mind. This is a clash of Pereira's legendary kickboxing, a striking arsenal honed over years of dedication and precision, capable of ending fights in an instant, and Ankalaev's well-rounded arsenal, a blend of striking, grappling, and wrestling, making him a threat wherever the fight goes. He's a complete mixed martial artist, ready to exploit any weakness. Both fighters will undoubtedly make key adjustments to their game plans, dissecting their previous encounter, seeking any advantage they can find. The ultimate question remains, will Pereira keep it standing, utilizing his superior striking, or will Ankalaev lean on his wrestling, taking the fight to the ground and imposing his will? The winner becomes the undisputed king at 205, etching their name in the history books, solidifying their place among the elite. The loser faces a tough climb back to title contention, a humbling defeat that will test their resolve and force them to reevaluate their path. This isn't just about a title, it's about legacy, about respect, about proving who the better fighter truly is. It's about leaving a lasting mark on the sport. Expect fireworks, expect a battle for the ages, and expect a definitive end to their rivalry. This is a fight you do not want to miss. Alex Pereira's MMA journey is the stuff of legend two-division glory kickboxing champ turned UFC superstar. His left hook and devastating leg kicks have ended fights in both divisions. Pereira's composure and striking power are unmatched, but his grappling remains a work in progress. He's already toppled names like Adesanya, Blachowicz, and Prochazka, but Ankalaev's wrestling exposed some vulnerabilities. This rematch is crucial. A dominant win would solidify his legacy as more than just a striker. Pereira fights with the pride of Brazil and his indigenous heritage, inspiring millions. Another title defense would elevate him to all-time great status. The world is watching to see if he can evolve and reign supreme. Magomed Ankalaev, Dagestan's finest, blends sambo, wrestling, and sharp striking into a complete package at 205 pounds. After a controversial draw with Blachowicz and a razor-thin loss to Pereira, he's more motivated than ever. Ankalaev's methodical style and fight IQ make him dangerous everywhere, but critics say he sometimes lacks urgency. He must push the pace and seize his moment in this rematch. This is his third shot at UFC gold. Vindication and destiny are on the line. A win would finally crown him champion and erase the sting of past controversies. Ankalaev carries the hopes of Dagestan and the pressure of expectation. Expect a focused, relentless Ankalaev in the octagon. The bantamweight division's next title challenger will be decided as Merab Dvalishvili faces Cory Sandhagen. Merab is a relentless wrestler with a record-breaking pace, suffocating opponents with takedowns and pressure. Sandhagen is a creative striker, using movement, range, and unpredictable attacks to keep foes guessing. This is a classic striker versus grappler matchup, but both have evolved. Merab's striking is improving, and Sandhagen's takedown defense is solid. For Merab, the path is clear. Drag Sandhagen into deep waters on the mat. For Sandhagen, it's about using footwork and range to punish Merab's entries. The winner earns a title shot. The loser faces a long road back. Expect a high-paced technical battle with everything on the line. Get ready for a clash of titans. Fireworks are guaranteed as former light heavyweight champ, the electrifying Jiří Procházka, makes his highly anticipated return to the octagon. He's a man known for his unorthodox style and relentless pursuit of the finish. He meets the surging Khalil Rountree Jr. in a light heavyweight showdown that promises to be an absolute barn-burner. Rountree, with his own devastating striking arsenal, represents a significant test for Procházka's comeback. This fight has all the makings of an instant classic. Both are knockout artists, plain and simple. They possess the kind of power that can shut the lights out with a single blow. Expect a stand-up war from the opening bell, as neither man is likely to back down from a firefight. Procházka comes at you with wild, unpredictable attacks, a whirlwind of strikes from every conceivable angle. His style is chaotic but undeniably effective, overwhelming opponents with sheer volume and aggression. He's a human highlight reel. Rountree, on the other hand, brings a more technical Muay Thai approach to the table, highlighted by brutal leg kicks that can cripple his opponents. He's honed his skills over years of training, transforming himself into a truly dangerous striker. Procházka's relentless aggression and granite chin make him a fan favorite. He's willing to eat shots to deliver his own, creating a thrilling back-and-forth exchange that always keeps the crowd on the edge of their seats. He embodies the warrior spirit, but his wild style leaves openings. A disciplined striker can capitalize on those moments of vulnerability. Can Rountree exploit these gaps in Procházka's defense? That's the big question. Rountree has transformed his career, evolving from a raw power puncher into a more complete and calculated fighter. He's dedicated himself to improving his technique and fight IQ. He's evolving into a disciplined, powerful striker, showcasing improved footwork, head movement, and shot selection. This evolution has made him an even more formidable opponent, and he's been racking up a string of highlight reel KOs, proving that his power is as dangerous as ever. Each victory has been more impressive than the last, solidifying his place among the light heavyweight elite. The winner jumps into title contention, taking a giant leap towards a shot at UFC gold. The stakes couldn't be higher in this pivotal light heavyweight clash, possibly facing the Pereira Ankalaev victor, meaning a potential title shot is within striking distance. The light heavyweight division is as exciting as it's ever been, and this fight is a key piece of the puzzle. This is a dream matchup for stand-up fans, a guaranteed slugfest between two of the most dangerous strikers in the division. If you love knockouts, this is the fight for you. One mistake could end the fight instantly. A momentary lapse in concentration, a single mistimed strike, and it could all be over. The margin for error is razor thin. Procházka seeks to reclaim the title he never lost in the cage, aiming to prove that he's still the king of the light heavyweights. He's hungry to get back on top and recapture the championship glory. Rountree aims for the biggest win of his career and a shot at UFC gold, a chance to finally realize his full potential on the biggest stage. This is his opportunity to break into the upper echelon of the division. Whose chin and power will prevail? Who will impose their will and dictate the pace of the fight? These are the questions that will be answered in the heat of battle. Don't blink. This one could end in a flash. Get ready for an explosive encounter that you won't want to miss.